What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Magic and Andrew MMA betting podcast. We've got UFC 289, Amanda Nunes taking on Irene Aldana for the 135-pound title. Got some decent fights on this card. I wouldn't say it's the best pay-per-view ever, but we break it down all the same. First fight of the night, Diana Belbita taking on Maria Oliveira. Magic, if you're ready, the floor is yours.
This is a pretty shit fight. I think Belvita is going to royally fuck her up, honestly. Don't you think?
Yeah, I bet Belbita.
It's like Maria Oliveira is really bad. Can't really grapple, or is not really going to look to grapple. And on the feet, Belvita is bigger, better, hits harder. She's probably even the better grappler, which is wild to say. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Belvita has a great chance of finishing this.
Yeah, I agree. I think Belbita, good volume, just better technically. Maria Oliveira, kind of wild winged hooks. No grappling upside. I don't think there's going to be much grappling in this fight, but I think if anyone's going to get on top, it's Belbita. I also trust the cardio of Belbita more, so I like her in this spot, picking her to get it done. Um, yeah. Next fight, we've got David Dvorak taking on Steve Erceg. I actually haven't looked at this one yet. You were telling me that you like Dvorak here. What did you see when breaking this one down?
Yeah, you didn't go with your beat.
No, I was going to.
I scared you.
I was I was gonna say, yeah, big price tag justified here. Magic, what do you think? Because I haven't looked at it yet, but I do want to
This
take
man
a look.
is
Right.
shameless, absolutely shameless.
I obviously didn't do it, but I probably will take a look at it, and I can't imagine I would bet this price against Dvorak. I am pretty high on him, but yeah,
Yeah, apparently Erceg is like the hipster bet of the week. Everybody's on him. It's like he can grapple a bit. I mean, he's a decent grappler, but I think you are frozen. I think we lost Andrew. I don't know if I'm live or not. Am I live? Can somebody tell in the chat? Yeah, I'm live.
I don't know what happened.
Everybody's on Erceg apparently for some reason, but like David Dorak is a legit good fighter. I know he has dropped two in the UFC, but he's faced like two guys that are arguably. I mean, he's faced two top 10 guys. I don't know if they were ranked top 10, but he has faced two of the best 10 flyweights on the roster, and those were close fights. Kind of awkward too. He got dropped when he was up, probably about to win against Nicolau, in my opinion. He's a very good fighter and he's complete, and I don't think Erceg is going to clink in grappling early or finish him early. And on the feet, this should be Dorak, especially late. I think if Erceg doesn't finish early, he's going to get fucked up on the feet. So yeah, I think Erceg is early or bust, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know we've both bet Dvorak a decent amount in the past. I do think he's a good fighter. He had a close fight. Who was that against?
Nicolau.
Yeah, against Nicolau, and I thought he had some good moments against Cop.
Yeah, I mean, after the fact, people were acting like, "Oh, Cap is his money ever." I mean, you paid a huge price for a pretty shit bet, and it's not like he's going to basically break David's arm with a Kimura or whatever. At what clip does that repeat? You know what I mean? That was pretty absurd, in my opinion. But whatever. Congratulations on your Cap money. Dorak is a good fighter.
Yeah, I agree with you. Next up, we've got Blake Bilder taking on Kyle Nelson. I don't really have much of an opinion here. I'm kind of hoping Bilder wins easily, so it sets up a fade in the future because I'm not that high on him overall, but I do think that Kyle Nelson is lower tier, if not at all UFC caliber. So yeah, I think Bilder probably has him covered here, but I'm not very passionate about it. What do you think?
Yeah, did you know what Nelson said when he was about to face Herbert?
No.
It was one of the best beats ever. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to fight Herbert," and he just got knocked out by Topuria. And I think my striking is a little bit better than Topuria, and I hit harder.
That's really funny.
He said that. I mean, confidence is great in combat sports.
Mhm.
Yeah, this guy sucks. He's really not good. His grappling is horrendous. He gasses. I don't think Builder is the second coming of Jesus Christ or anything, but he should have him pretty covered. I bet against Builder in his last fight against the Haka guy. I forgot his name. The guy from Australia or New Zealand, the big head guy that is shot,
Oh,
the pressure guy. Shane, isn't his name Shane?
it sounds familiar. Someone in the comments will say it after I look it up.
Shane Young, yeah, Shane Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting him to pressure and put it on Builder late, but apparently he shot. He doesn't have it anymore. He was scared to death about getting hit. It happens. I don't think Builder is very good, but he's the better grappler here. He's faster, probably the guy with more finishing upside too, and Kyle Nelson gas is really bad. Yeah, I think Builder is going to win. I think he's going to cover his price, honestly.
Cool. Moving right along. Eamon Zahabi taking on Kulang Aori. Do you have any bets on this?
No, and I don't even really want to watch this. I find Zahavi so boring. I don't know what is about him. Maybe it's his face or something. The way he fights and moves and looks bores me. doesn't he have like the same effect on people? It is just me. I find him so boring. He has the most boring face I have ever seen. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I mean, it also doesn't help that he never throws punches.
yeah, and this Asian guy is going to bring the fight out of him because he fights like a mongoloid. He
Yeah.
comes forward and throws and pressures. Yeah, it's probably going to be a good brawl. I had a look at doesn't go the distance. It's plus 130, something like that. I don't hate that, but I'm passing because the Aoriki length is pretty durable. Like he has eaten some shit and he was still there in all his fights in the UFC. Yeah, I'm passing, but I think this is going to be a good fight, action fight. But yeah, it's like a shit action fight. Hopefully, it's good.
You need to tweet that we're live because we only have 60 viewers right now. People don't even know.
I will. I will summon the Magic Mafia in a second.
I'll talk. I'll talk about this fight for as long as I can. Puma probably smokes Eamon Zahavi in the gym for sure.
Yeah, he's putting it on him.
Yeah, I don't think Zahavi's can grapple here. I actually think, if anything, Aori could probably mix in some takedowns here. Like, what do you think about that in terms of the grappling?
It's like if Zahavi really wasn't the brother of Firas Zahavi, wouldn't people think he's completely shit?
Yeah, like he's nothing. He's a mid-tier fighter, maybe.
I mean, he's all right, but
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I don't really see anything with him. He landed that right hand against Draco, which was like out of fucking nowhere. I couldn't believe that. He knocked him
Mm,
out silly, but he really doesn't do all that much. Losing a fight in the UFC to Vince Morales, in my opinion, is a horrible look. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, they're all on my thing. Yeah, I think I slightly lean Aori. I think him as a small favorite makes sense. It's a hobby, pretty decent technically, but his volume is just so unreliable. Aori is a little bit more willing to go for it. I just think it's a close fight, all in all. I mean, I would probably play Aori if he got to like a decent plus number, but I'm not really interested at a minus number here just because I do think it's going to be a close fight. And yeah, I don't see either guy having a ton of grappling success, but I actually do think Aori could mix in takedowns here a little bit. I don't think he'll necessarily hold. I don't think he'll necessarily hold Zawi down for long periods of time, but yeah, I think it's going to be a close fight. I'll pick Aori for pick's sake.
Yeah, this is about to be like 100 viewers minimum in a second.
I'm ready. I usually quote tweet you, so neither of our followers are here. Just this is the real ones podcast, the ones who have like their notifications set every week kind of thing.
Yeah, you should retweet me.
Next fight is the first one I have a decently strong opinion on. I like Jasmine Vicious as an underdog over Miranda Maverick. Haven't bet it yet because it seems like the line's just going up with no end in sight. But yeah, I mean, Maverick, her biggest flaw, in my opinion, she's not that great of a striker. She's decent, I think. She's decently powerful. the one issue I have with her game is how easily she goes to her back. Like she gets taken down when people attempt takedowns. Like she's just very willing to accept bottom position. And Jasuda Vicious, not super overwhelming physically, but I do think she's pretty reliable to attempt takedowns. I don't know if she'll get a bunch right away, but she's gonna go for it. On the feet, like Mavericks probably has a marginal edge. I don't think it's going to be like a blowout on the feet. So I do think Jasudovic is a live dog here. I think she could potentially get top time. If Maverick gets her down, I think she could potentially get up. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up taking a decent stab on Jasmine at a wide number. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I have to take Jasudavicius here. And if Maverick lands an armbar, I will just throw the laptop through the window. That's my breakdown. Yeah, she should be able to get some top times here. That top time here. Yeah, Maverick is uglier, big capping aspect. I will never forget that guy that said Maverick was hot. That was an all-time moment on Twitter. The guy
I
that
don't
said to me
even
she
know.
was hot. Yeah, of course you know, but you have to stick to
No,
your
I don't
perfect
remember that.
perfect Christian persona.
I don't remember that. That wasn't like a notable podcast moment for me, believe it or not.
Which one?
Someone saying that. I don't remember
No, it
someone
was
saying.
it was it was on Twitter, not here.
Oh, that's why I don't remember.
Yeah, he was like, "Is it just me or Miranda Maverick is like really fine?"
Were you like it's just you?
Yeah, I think I actually was. Yeah, I think this line is wide. Maverick gets taken down pretty easily by bigger girls. Jasudavicius is quite bigger. She just fucked up Shanna Young, who is like really bad grappler. On the feet, you have to give the edge to Maverick, but it's not like she's this otherworldly striker. And Jasudavicius has retard durability. Like she was hitting some shit from Natalia Silva, like some really hard shit, and she doesn't get deterred from stepping into the pocket, bringing the pressure. I like that about her. She's not very good at MMA, but she's really, really tough and has cardio. So yeah, why not? You have to roll the dice here. I think. I think Sanchez is going to win it. This is on right now. I have it right here.
Yeah,
Andrew
I
El
bet
Dirte Sanchez. You bet him, right? Okay, let's go, Sanchez. He looks a little bit fat. We should do like a live narration of this. I'm a little bit concerned about Andrew's money right now. Andrew El Dirte Sanchez looks in the worst shape I have ever seen him.
I bet the over in the first fight, and Paragon just like killed him.
Yeah, he fucked him up. I watched that too.
Yeah, I bet the over at plus 180, and then I was like 100% gonna play the under in the Montez fight, and then I was like, she didn't finish Shields on the mat, so let me pass, and then Montez finished her like right away.
Ooh, his opponent looks bad, big and bad. Andrew, I'm getting worried now. He's on all the juice. He looks like Kurt McGee never did drugs.
Just different kind of drugs. I'm curious to get your opinion on this one. Chris Curtis taking on Nasruddin Imavov. Imavov about a minus 150 favorite. What do you think about that line?
I bet Curtis late. And I don't know. This must be someone from Spain. He said Sanchez is fat. He's like a fatty. I took a bit of Curtis late and knockout. Not big. I mean, Imavov really has all the tools to win a decision here, in my opinion, if he fights smart. But Curtis, you know what you are getting with him. He's going to go forward, bring the pressure. If the fight goes Curtis' way, is he really going to win 2 rounds? You know what I mean? By the time he really gets to Imavov and to Imavov's body. So yeah, why not? I mean, it's like plus 400 by knockout and 17-1 round 3 or more. Yeah, I took a little bit of that. Nothing big. I think it's a genuinely close fight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a close fight also. I feel like Imavov probably wins round 1 at a pretty high clip, and Curtis wins round 3 at a pretty high clip. Going to come down to that second round. So I think it's a very close fight. I personally am leaning towards the dog. We'll see if I pull the trigger on it. But I mean, Imavov does have some physical advantages. He's long. But Curtis, I think if he fights a smart fight, can cause some issues for him. But as far as the card goes, this is like one of the fights I'm pretty interested in. So I'm looking forward to this one. Next up, Eric Anders versus Marc-Andre Barrial. I'm on Anders here. I think Barrial isn't going to be able to pace him like he normally does to people. I do think that if anyone like Anders, I think can get takedowns here, but I don't think he's going to necessarily hold Barrial down. But Barrial, kind of a slow starter. His wins haven't aged very well. I do think that Anders skill wise is probably a hair better. Mab, I was going to say Mab. Is that what they call him? Mab, Marc-Andre
Yeah,
Barrial?
Mab.
I'll call him Mab. He hustles. He has good cardio, but like I said, I do think skill wise that Anders is a little bit better. Both guys kind of unreliable, but yeah, I mean Barrial, good volume. I don't think he's particularly skilled, and I think Anders is going to be able to counter him. So I make Anders the favorite here. Curious your thoughts.
I like Map here. Do you know what he said when he came to the UFC?
No.
That he was going to be the middleweight GSP. This card is full of underachievers, bro. What happened? Yeah, as you can see, Andrew is like fucking sweating this Sanchez bet because he's really not doing a lot of shit here. He's
Whatever.
trying to clinch. This is not looking great. Yeah, I like Mav here. I think he can put his pace on Anders. I think Anders looked fantastic last fight, but that was predicated on Daukaus being a pussy physically. In all the respect, like he's not a strong fighter. He's a skilled but not strong fighter. And when he gets hits, he basically dies. I think Mab is durable as fuck. He's not going to get put out, in my opinion, by Anderson. I think he can badly outpace him and outvolume him. I like Mab late stoppage.
Yep, fair enough. It's not my most passionate take of the card. I do think that Anders' slight favorite makes sense, but I could see that happening as well. Ige versus Landwehr, probably from a entertainment perspective, the second most fun fight on the card besides Charles versus Dariush. I'm on the under 2.5 here at plus money. I think Ige early, Landwehr late. It's like a tongue twister. Both in play. Landwehr's both of his losses in the UFC have come in the first round by knockout. Ige never really been finished, I don't think, but he does give up. People have gotten close on choke attempts against him. I think if Ige can't get him out of there early, Landwehr is going to still be there late. But I tend to think Ige knocks him out. He's the better striker. He hits hard, and he's more durable. So my pick is Ige knockout. Do you have anything on that?
This is like exactly how you would like in an MMA fight. This fucking boring guy laying and praying on someone, like this is horrible. Like he's going to win you the bet, but this should be illegal, like fucking illegal.
That's 100% how I would fight.
Yeah, but with slightly less striking.
Yeah, like significantly
No
less.
striking at all. Yeah, I was thinking about this fight for long. I don't think there is a lot. I like a big edge anyway. If forced to play the money line, I would go Nate the Train.
That's your guy. Wait, is it your guy or is it not your guy? Because I said
like
that's
why would he be my guy? Like he's got me one bet. I think the Austin Lingo bet, round 2, round 3 submission, that was big, but I bet against him the other times. Rosa knocked him out, and I didn't bet his other fights. I think I don't know. I don't like him. He's like an idiot, but he fights hard and can fight. He can really fight. So yeah, I think a good look for this fight is fight ends by submission. Ige can be put in those, and Nate the Train is more durable than his record suggests, in my opinion. I wouldn't be shocked if Ige hits him very hard, drops him or something, and then gets a rear naked choke, something like that. Illegal knee. Now Andrew's really sweating this.
I mean, that was like a massive. Like that was like the Jan versus Sterling. Like that hit him hard. Like if you watch that, I mean, he's gonna be for sure like bothered by that. I don't get.
He's pulling an Aljo. How much you got on this?
Just a unit.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Like that should be an automatic disqualification, if you ask me. Like if you don't know the rules of like, come on.
Okay.
Like it drives me crazy when people
hear
are
me
like,
out.
oh.
Ige versus Nate. Don't get too heated.
Okay, Yeah. He gave
Ends
versus
by
Nunes. Good
submission.
fight.
It's a pretty good look in my opinion, plus 500. And I have to take the train late just in case, you want to be on it if it happens. It makes sense, the number. Would I be shocked if Figure kills him or something early round one? Not really, but I think if this goes 8 to 9 minutes, Nate is going to be on his face. He does a very good job on volume, putting volume up on people and fainting. He's great at fainting. People think this guy's just a brawler. There is a process behind what he does. So yeah, this should be a good fight. But I'm not big on it.
My TV, so I have no idea what happened. Next up, we've got Mike Mallet versus Adam Fugit. I'm like so eager to fade Mallet. I don't think he's as good as the market thinks he is, but I just don't know if Fugit's the guy. I mean, Mallet, a couple quick finishes in UFC, hasn't fought great competition. We haven't seen him late in fights. Fugit, I don't think is very skilled, but I do think he's going to come forward and go for it. If I had to bet this fight, it would be Fugit, but I do think that Mallet's more skilled, and I think he's more finishing upside, especially early. So I'm picking Mallet, but it's one of my least confident takes.
Yeah, I think this guy is eventually going to get exposed big time in the UFC, but I don't think Fugit is the guy to do it. I actually think this is a good style matchup for him against a hittable guy that goes forward, tries to grapple, is careless with his neck, it's hittable. I think Malot is the better grappler actually. Not sure probably not the better wrestler, but the better grappler in my opinion. I think he can finish this guy. I think this is a setup in Canada. Not saying that Fugit is bad or anything. He's like a serviceable fighter, but I don't think he cuts it against the good people in the UFC.
Well said. Well said. The not real main event, but like the people's main event, Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. I know a lot of people feel very strongly
Well,
about
already,
both
yeah.
sides of this fight. I'm curious I actually don't even really know what you ended up on in this fight. I know it's a tough one to call, but what do you like?
This is an awkward fight. And whoever wins this fight, the winning side is going to proclaim it was 100% the right side and they were right and you were wrong. But it's a genuinely close fight that I can see going in a lot of different ways. It's really one of these fights where a punch changes everything because both of them are kind of fragile. Both can really grapple. Both can really finish. That Nibar is getting close. And closer and closer and closer.
I think froze. I don't even know what's going on.
Sanchez is fine. Your TV went off?
Yeah, it just froze. He should have taken the DQ.
He got 10-8 round one and now he's on top.
He would have got 6 points though. Like in PFL, they do it by like the round.
Yeah, this
Bro,
fight.
I'm telling you right now, if I was in a fight and I got a free pass to win the fight, I'm taking it 100 out of 100 times. I don't care what anybody says. If I get legally need, I'm
That's why
big.
no one will remember your name.
I would have got 6 points right there if I was Sanchez.
I will just get up like Anthony Smith and never be champion.
Bro, he would be like rich right now if he took that DQ. He would have
what in the fucking world are you thinking, Anthony? You went to a no contest with a home invader. You have the opportunity to take the win against John Bones Jones, and you decide to get up in exchange of a point. Like, what are you thinking? And also, it was like after the Aljo fight, right? Like 1 week after or 2 weeks after, wasn't it?
No,
maybe I'm wrong.
That was a long time ago. That was like a year before or 2 years before.
You sure? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You want to know how good my memory is? That was in March of 2019. I'm trying to remember the exact day. I want to say March 3rd, 2019.
Did you see that like in the Walker fight?
No, it was the 5th, I think.
The Walker fight, he was like telling to Walker, yeah, you were attacking my fight.
March 2nd, I was close.
And Walker was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that was weird.
He's an idiot. Yeah, this fight, very awkward fight. I wouldn't be shocked if Vinil bonks him, but Oliveira inside the distance plus 200 doesn't really make sense to me when they have 9 losses combined and 8 of them have been by stoppage. And Charles is one of the deadliest finishers in the UFC. He's not as big of a puncher as people are making it out to be, but Vinil is fragile, and this is the biggest puncher he has faced in a while, probably since Drew Dober. And also, it's like, I have been saying it forever. Eventually, someone is just going to kill Benny because I mean, it's a matter of statistics. He gets hit a lot. He gets hurt. He came back from the death against fucking Drakkar Klose of all people. Against Dober, he was hurt bad too. I think Charles inside plus 200 makes sense to me. I'm just playing a number. I wouldn't be shocked if Benil like bonks him really hard with the left and then puts his grappling on him and submits him or something. The grappling, I don't know if it's going to go down, but the grappling here could be insane.
Yeah, I tend to think the grappling doesn't go down here. I think it's going to primarily take place on the feet. And the line's kind of like slightly favored towards Dariush. I would slightly favor it towards Charles. I think he's a more prolific finisher. It's been a while. His run to the top has been better. Like he's fought better people.
Yeah.
Both guys could kill the other. I think doesn't go and under 2, and my guy's gonna get knocked out. I think under doesn't go.
This is classic Sanchez losing in round 3, a fight you have completely won.
But yeah, I do think Charles should be a slight favorite here. I think both guys could finish. I think if anyone's gonna submit the other, this is an interesting conversation.
Both can, really, yeah.
But who do you think's more likely to submit the other?
Like in transition, or like if it's something like someone gets scared or ducks a punch and offers the neck or something like in transition, Oliveira. But actual jiu-jitsu going on, like someone passing the guard, putting the pressure on, I think Benny. My guy froze. Like the meme. He hasn't moved in 40 seconds.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Now you are back.
Yeah, I think Charles is gonna hurt him. That's my prediction for the fight. It's a hard fight to predict, but I do think Charles is gonna hurt him. Both guys super fun, like could easily win this fight, but I'm picking Charles to get it done.
I mean, this fight, I don't think it gets past round 1 because Charles is going to come right down the pipe with the right and the clinch and the tie clinch, and Benil is going to go right down the pipe with the left over the shoulder, and somebody's going to hit the deck hard. I feel. I like Charles here. I also think both are kind of chinny, but I think Charles recovers better. But yeah, Benil is a beast. I mean, this is a close fight. I'm just playing a number.
Yeah.
Gun to my head, I would pick Oliveira, but it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah. Nunes versus Aldana. I know you have a stronger opinion than I do on this, but I'll go first. I think Nunes price tag's justified. I didn't like the way Aldana looked versus Chasson. I think Nunes has a few different win conditions. I think she's a bigger hitter on the feet. I think she could top timer, potentially submit her. I wouldn't surprise me if Aldana wins some exchanges striking on the feet. If Nunes decides to play the range game, it could end up being close. But I feel like Nunes just kind of has to make certain decisions to be a justified minus 300 favorite here. I know you like the Aldana side here, so I'm looking forward to hearing your case.
Yeah, this guy said I'm rooting for Benil. Yeah, I kind of root. I don't know. I like Charles, but I'm kind of rooting for Benil to win the strap because the moment Benil wins the strap, it just solidifies Hernandez's career forever. Right? He destroyed the champ. Can you imagine? It sets up the rematch with Alexander Hernandez too for the strap. And I think Benny needs to get that one back. That's hurting his legacy.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. He destroyed him. Not a close fight. Yeah, you got this, Andrew. I think.
No, I don't know. Why didn't he just get on top? Just get on top.
Because it's Andrew Sanchez. Did you know who Andrew Sanchez was before betting on him? He loves losing fights in round 3.
Yeah, but this guy's cardio. This guy's cardio.
He's about to die randomly, and it's going to be depressing.
I'm gonna be so mad.
He's playing with fire in those exchanges.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like Aldana.
We can't do the pod when there's fights going on. It's just too hard.
It's you that have money on this. I bet the later fights because I anticipated this.
Smart.
7,000 EQ. I think hot take that Aldana is the better boxer by a wide margin. And I know people are going to say, oh, what is he talking about? Nunes may be the bigger hitter, but Aldana is the better boxer by a wide margin. Nunes actually sucks. I know it's wild to say, but her striking is just power striking. She's just a generational talent in terms of pure power and explosion. And like the bigger differential here is probably like on if Nunes can get on top and stay there, she wins, right? But Aldana has an active guard. She has a good submission game. I don't think Nunes is going to stay comfortably on top. If Aldana plays this the way she needs to play it and like managing distance well, preventing the takedown, sprawling or whatever, she just needs to stay upright. And I think she's going to fuck up Nunes. I know some people might think I'm crazy, but I'm playing Aldana fairly big here. If she dies, she dies. No regrets. Like you look at Nunes' schedule of fighting, she's 35 out of her long-term camp. Who has she faced? Like she faced in 2019, I think it was. I don't know which was the previous one. Holm, and then it has been all shit fights. Germaine de Randami, in 2019. That was the fight. She looked pathetic on the field. Like she almost died all the time. She was grappling for her life. Then she fights Felicia Spencer of all people. Megan Anderson. I mean, she was dead before entering the octagon. Like she was dying inside. Then loses to Juliana Peña and then wins against Juliana Peña. Decision like legend and praying. And I bet Peña in both those fights. I have to bet Aldana here. I think this is like the Shevchenko moment for Nunes.
I think your best bet ever was Peña the first time. That was so funny.
I told you it was going to happen, and you were like, "This guy is insane." I was like, "There's a lot of vixen in Juliana."
I will say you've done a very good job at predicting like the big upsets and like didn't you have Grasso against Shevchenko too?
Yeah, my theory is that women are bad at fighting, and when they get old, they get super bad before men. That's the moment you have to pounce, Andrew. This is her moment for Nunes right now.
This is her moment. I mean, it already happened, but she kind of like.
Yeah, but it was Peña who is also old and horrible and has no striking at all. And Peña was fucking destroying her on the feet in the first fight. It was ridiculous. Also, Aldana has like a killer left hook, and Nunes is really wide. Aldana is very tight, very good jab, very good combinations. She's always balanced. Nunes really, really needs a very, very big punch early, or to have this fight on the ground.
Fair
You
enough.
are you in pain right now watching this man?
I'm very annoyed because the fight should have been over.
He's minus 900 life, bro.
It's going to be a draw. He's going to lose this round because he's gassed and he lost last round. I mean, last round, both the rounds are kind of close, but
He lost round 2. I wasn't looking.
Huh?
He lost round 2? Really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he had a good beginning of the round, but he kind of started to slip up at the end. I mean, this round's close. We might as well just watch the last minute here. We're done with the breakdown.
Yeah, now we get like questions or whatever as usual. Yeah, the live odds are at PFL are always garbage. They are never correct. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, well, here it comes, the Andrew Sanchez moment.
He needs to have a good 30 seconds here, but even like the odds are wide.
Oh, he's punishing his kidney now.
He just has no energy.
Why would you go for a single leg there? This guy's retarded. Disengage and hit him. I mean, the other guy is as dumb as him. You are getting lucky here.
Just throw knees here.
Nah, you are fine.
It's gonna be a draw.
El Dirte is he's holding for a draw or a 29-27. And Andrew's and Andrew almost. And Andrew's going to save his money. That was a sweat. Just how good is Andrew Gombas? He did it again. I'm thinking 3-1, but yeah, I have him to win pretty big.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What are your like opinions on this PFL thing? Besides,
yeah, I have a lot of bets.
Yeah, I wasn't watching closely, obviously, because I'm doing this, but it felt like rounds 2 and 3 were close.
I mean, looking at the live odds, I assume he won round 2. It has to be.
Well, they probably had it big because there was no way for Johnson to win, unless.
What fight?
I think he needs Magic Marlon Moraes.
No, I don't think so.
I said from the beginning, I think it's kind of unfair. Like the veteran teams are so much better. Like they have like legit like Timur Valiev should not be on tough. So I think
Timur Valiev will get the LFA champion and beat his ass to death.
With Steve robbed, I'm not ready to talk about it, especially with him. Do you have a degen parlay?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm having issues placing all the action I want,
That's
so
what he's
it's getting
talking about.
difficult.
How'd your fight go?
I did tweet that. I
Mhm.
was probably drunk. We didn't end up fighting.
I said I'm here for it.
I don't remember that. Yeah. You know
uh,
what happened to me?
hmm.
People are going now. This is every episode. There's a moment where people are, oh, that thing Magic said is racist, which is not okay. But I'm setting it up. So I was already drunk walking through the streets, the mean streets of Spain, and these two gentlemen approached me, and these two gentlemen happened to be from Northern Africa, okay, and they
Where
are
are you
like,
going with this?
and they are like, hey, bro. They talked to me and I immediately said, no, I don't smoke. I don't have fire because I thought they wanted fire to smoke, you know.
Yeah.
He was like, no, 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 no. My friend and me, we need €5 because we lost our wallets and we need to go back to our village. And I'm like, bro, your village is in fucking Tanger. You know what I mean? That's what these morons try to do to rob people now, you know, drunk people or whatever. So I told him that I was in the same situation and I needed now his €5 to go back to my village. But my friends came and we ended up not fighting. It was going to be a murder scene.
What two fighters would you send out to beat an adult champ? I think you got to pick like John Jones and
Bro,
Francis, maybe.
listen to me. People get the wrong image about what a chimpanzee is. Like I think it's because people watch them in the movies or some shit or this
No, they would kill people.
these chimpanzees that they get from the circus or whatever, like they are not even muscular and their face is like clean. You know what I mean? The part that is pink, it has no hair or nothing. Go watch an actual chimpanzee, bro. It's like a. Have you seen this Netflix documentary that is on right now? It's like #1 about chimpanzees. They are fucking tanks.
What is happening right
That
now?
will rip you, bro. That
Oh,
will
cool.
like fucking kill you. A split decision. Oh my god. And your internet is so shit. You get frozen all the time.
Why do we keep free? I don't know why.
It's your new internet in that new house you got. Are you paying the internet?
Yeah, paying too much for the internet.
Yeah,
Pablo
Taito Iwasa versus a small chimpanzee would be a good fight for about 20 seconds.
Yeah. What? That's like
I don't know, bro. That's not funny.
I like that one. What the hell? That's insane. That's a worse scorecard than Albazi round 4.
This is Kasangana. Here comes my guy. You see the least racist person on earth, Magic M. Impact Kasangana, let's go. The blackest person I have ever seen in my life. Look at him, praying and everything. This guy's asleep.
The hell is he doing?
I don't know. He's a strange fighter.
Payback? What do you mean? The
I
hell
mean,
is that?
people. That Albasi win, like it served me well because it closed my parlay for 14,000, which is pretty good. But that wasn't a robbery, bro. People are insane. That was like 48, 47 each way. It was a close fight. Do you think we should do like live streaming this? Are you in a hurry?
No, but they probably won't start the next fight for like another 20 minutes.
I think the prelims go fast, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure though, but I think they go fast. Rai Cooper III wouldn't do very well in the UFC welterweight division because he wouldn't pass USADA. Do it. How many people are watching this?
I'll watch another fight if you.
Okay, let's watch Kasangan. I got inside the distance, -125 for 3 units. This is a gift. Come on. Have you seen the other guy?
Mm-mm.
This is like racial abuse. I cannot believe they are making this white guy fight Kasanganay.
He was fighting at 170 and now he's up at 205.
Now he has to fight the fighting pride of Africa, the ghost. Yeah. Do you want a hand job too?
I didn't even know what you said for a second.
Come on, man. People are insatiable. Come on, PFL, start this. I bet it at Betway, but it wasn't available at a lot of books. But yeah, Betway, it's still up. Kasangana inside the distance minus 125. My prediction for this fight is Kasangana in Mongoloid rushes and kills him against the fence with his stupid ass pressure. If you have more questions or whatever, like the breakdowns didn't take us that much, that long. Like, not a lot of fights for a pay per view. You keep getting like frozen.
I don't know why this keeps happening, dude. I gotta pay the fucking Wi-Fi. We got like really good Wi-Fi too here.
You haven't showed me your house yet. You lied to me
I
last
will
week.
when we go offline. I will.
Well, this guy that said the mayonnaise thing just sent me a pic on Twitter DMs explaining some bullshit that yeah, the French actually stole the mayonnaise from us. We need to declare war on the French and take it back.
Look,
This actually makes sense.
look.
Oh, the rich guy pulled, eh? Bombas is a rich guy now. He has his own home and everything. And like 75 of MMA Twitter who live in the streets or in shelters.
I finally got off the streets in New York City.
He was living in a tent in New York, in, in downtown New York, one of these tents.
Oh yeah, we need box. I needed to give a boxing pick this week. Let me see.
What?
It's time for a boxing pick.
You never got no boxing picks. Only the ones I. Your boxing picks are basically anytime Gervonta Davis fights, you pick Gervonta, and then you just bet whatever I told you.
No, I have another one this week. I'm trying to find the fight. What's the name? What are the names in the main event?
Are you going to just give the pick I told you?
No, because I got one. I got one today.
Yeah, really?
Hmm.
The main event is Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, I like the favorite there. Josh Taylor.
This guy is fucking shameless.
I'm serious. Minus 170 or better. That's what I heard.
This guy needs to be arrested. Like he used my own words that I told to him. This is fucking shameless.
Well, I know you. I know you like him
Welcome to
too.
Spank Odds.
What is that?
My odds screen. I'm pulling it up. Fighting.
Look, we have a Puerto Rican here picking. Is that Puerto Rico? I think so. Picking Teofimo. Are you picking Teofimo, no brain Lopez to win this? A lot of rumors going on in the chat. Is Gombas opening Spank Roads from Spanky? Or is he watching porn? Doing the podcast live? Nothing wouldn't surprise me at this point about this shameless individual.
Now, let me use this as a time to advocate for anti-porn. You guys got to clear that shit out of your life. You'll feel a lot better. What the hell is this supposed to mean? Do I not usually look presentable? Yeah, that's the odds screen.
That's free, right? But it's going to be paid soon or something like that, right?
Yeah, here's the thing. Everyone thinks that FightOdds.io is so good, but it's like
I think
it's
that's
not up
bull.
to the
That's
T.
garbage.
It's slow. It's
Fight
very
odds IO like .io. I think it's garbage. And best fight odds has turned into garbage too.
good price.
Here
I
it
mean, I
comes.
feel like
Impaka Sanganai.
how's he going from 170 to 205?
Drax. He's like super black. I used to have a friend in my group of friends, like close friends, that was as black as him. I would say blacker. It was ridiculous. Like when we were partying at a bar and it was really dark, you only could see that motherfucker when he smiled. I'm not joking.
Us going an extra 10 minutes on this podcast is going to be the reason we get banned from YouTube.
It's true. I swear to God, he was a nice guy. It's not with us anymore, but he was a nice guy, or used to be.
Sorry to hear that.
No, he didn't die. He turned into an asshole.
Oh.
He died from starvation. Bro, he's going to kill this guy. This guy has a dad bod.
All right. The
Yeah,
Taylor
Andrew never wants no part of any like slightly controversial conversation because he has to be on SPN one day.
You should see our conversations when we're not live.
Yeah, if the chat got leaked, we will go to prison. Like the federals will go after Andrew. I'm on the other side of the ocean, but sadly Andrew will go to federal prison with El Chapo and all those people. This is a steal. Minus 950 on the money line, minus 125 inside. Come on.
All right. Let's be
This is the first time we have done this. Ese acento que tienes. ¿Qué pasa con mi acento, bro? No, I didn't. I went to a special school for like 15 years to learn English. Nobody speaks English here like me.
do your parents speak English?
My dad does, but he learned by himself. Like old people here don't speak English. No chance.
Hello.
This is going to be over so fast. Don't grapple. Andrew froze again.
We just went off again.
No, you did. I am live all the time.
Oh, okay. You have input to finish this guy?
Yeah, minus 125. Hopefully he stops fighting gay and starts striking. He was fucking him up already. You froze again. I'm going to PayPal you like $50 for the internet this month. I see you're struggling with the new house. Yeah, Impa was about to kill him and he has decided to go for a body lock. Absolute tactician.
He wants to prove he's a well-rounded.
Yeah, he's like Malcolm. He could stop people like in 2 minutes, but he wants to prove dominance over 15. He wants no one telling it was a fluke.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. June 24th.
Yeah, I have a wedding, bro. I cannot believe it. And the card is an early card, you know. It's not like, oh, I'll go to the wedding and then I'll go back home. It's during the day. I don't give a shit. I'm still going to watch the fight. I may take the iPad to the wedding. Bro, what is Impa doing?
He's displaying. He wants to beat it.
Yeah, I have seen enough MMA in this fight. Okay, I want the punishment.
What was the price here on Inside the Distance?
Minus 125.
I mean, seeing what I've seen so far,
he's getting it. He's getting it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would sign up for that right now if I could.
Bro, he's going to. This is not close. Oh, yeah, punch him again. Ooh, I like this more. The old body head in the ground. Body head. Yeah, that's good. I'm offended that guy talked shit about my English. My English is like native.
Weird, my Wi-Fi says it's like perfect.
I thought you said your wife.
No, my Wi-Fi is perfect.
Why doesn't he take half guard? Ah, okay.
Are we at the same point? How much time is left in the round for you?
It's over, bro. It's over. This guy's going to tap. Just pass to the other side, and this guy is tapping like fast, like tapping like Usain Bolt.
How much time is left in the round for you?
2 minutes.
Mine's 154 right now.
Has he tapped yet?
No, not yet. He's out of the choke.
Yeah, he has that Kamaru Usman jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? I mean, you keep getting frozen. I understand that this is not like a developed country like mine,
Yeah.
the United States. Why is he grappling? This is disgusting. Oh, he's really not doing a lot of damage. What's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with Indy Romero? Are you Mexican? All Mexicans hate me on Twitter. I don't know. I think it's because we raped and enslaved their ancestors. Are you Mexican? It's not my fault. I will do the same though. Oh, that's better. Hit him. It's probably someone I blocked, I guess. Oh, this guy just needs to posture up and fuck him up, bro.
This is my kind of fight. He's grinding him.
This other guy doesn't want to be here anymore.
He looks concerned for his safety.
He looks like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this minute on the stool if I get there.
All right. No one talks to my friend
Yeah,
that way. You're getting banned from the chat, but
I am from central Spain. I mean,
he's done.
the north of Spain is factually the richest part. Like factually. At least where I live.
Did Impa throw an elbow? It makes no sense that you can't throw elbows in PFL. Like, what's the point?
He did throw it. It was clear. But I didn't realize. Sometimes I'm watching PFL and I don't remember that you cannot throw elbows. It's so stupid.
What is like the logic behind that?
So they don't get cut for the season.
Have you ever been to Cordoba?
Yes. But I only stayed for like half an hour. I was traveling by bus to the south to get all the mamacitas.
You ever been to Barcelona? What in the heck?
I went when I was in Cordoba. It was the summer, and it's the hottest I have ever like seen. Like the weather. I went out of the bus and I thought the heat was coming from the bus. You know, not the actual heat. It was ridiculous. You could fry eggs on the floor. I'm not joking.
What's the temperature there right now?
Now we are getting into the summer. It's okay. It's like 25 degrees Celsius. I don't know how, because you all have your own degrees and everything. You are all so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know how Celsius works.
It's like fine. It's like you can go in a t-shirt and be hot. 25 is like the perfect.
Bro, if Impa just let this guy up, he could like finish him in 10
Yeah,
strikes.
but he's like, I think we have seen a case of mild autism here. Yeah, fuck him up. He wants to throw elbows so
he's
bad.
gonna get it, I think. If he just needs the pot. Yeah, I think he just threw another elbow. They didn't say anything.
I don't know if he knows he doesn't. He
Yeah,
cannot
I
throw
don't think
elbows.
so.
I'm not sure.
I mean, this should not have even been sanctioned.
He's minus 6,000 life. Is he not going to finish?
Maybe value.
Yeah, that's good. Pass. He just has to step over. This guy's stupid.
Yeah, they're up against the cage. Is the only problem.
No, he can't pass. Like it's so open.
Yeah, now he can. This guy's just surviving.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to take a horrible bit here. I can sense it coming. Ooh.
Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Now that arm triangle is going to come eventually, I think, or he's going to give up his back and die.
We appreciate you. Yes, agreed.
I mean, isn't this part of the season? Like, why is he not taking the points?
Yeah.
It's the easiest fight ever. Just knock him out. We need to do this for a full UFC card.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But why doesn't he mount him? I don't understand it. It's so open. This is disgusting. Are you going to punch? Oh, finally. He passes. Now mount him. Bro. This is like so bad.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. At least from side control, he has like somewhat of a shot.
Bro, he's not finishing him. This is disgusting. He wants the arm triangle bad, but when he gets it, he doesn't now pass. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, he's gonna get his back.
He has no idea how to get the back.
He just needs to punch from here. He'll be fine. Yeah, just keep punching.
Pass, like mount
Bro.
him or go 3/4. What is he doing?
I'm like getting frustrated for you. This guy's like ready
Go to 3/4 mount. He's throwing chest punches.
He's elbowing. He's elbowing. Oh no, he's using his chest.
Why? Yeah, take 3/4. Take 3/4. This guy's so bad. He's just ridiculously jacked. He doesn't know MMA.
He just had mount and he didn't take.
Bro, doesn't like.
I think he just headbutted him. Maybe I missed.
I think he took arm triangle, like a specific. He bet on himself.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're good.
Easy money, never in doubt. He's like close fight. God bless you. Could have gone either way. He's one of those guys, Kasanganai. Yeah, usually when he's talking to him, like, yeah, God makes us puts us on our way. The path is hard and all that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, see you. He's one of those guys, 100% Kasanganai.
I think this is the worst pay-per-view of the year so far.
It's pretty shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like outside of Oliveira Dariush, like.
But if Nunes gets knocked the fuck out, it instantly becomes one of the best of the all year. You know, I'm so sick of hearing Nunes talking English.
All right, you ready to wrap?
Yeah.
So I can show you my house.
Yeah, but not live.
Not live.
Bye. Stop being poor. Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week.